Good evening, sports fans. This is Dick Kerman here for the Wheeler Sports TV, Gino TV 99. Dennis Karen calling today's game. Jules Emery Pellrine with the ads. We'll hand it over to Jules to read our fine sponsors for today's game.
Today's game is brought to us by our sponsors: Axe Screen and Window Repair, At a Glance Window Treatments, BPC Architecture, Brock Insurance, Congdon Coleman Insurance, Cowboys Meat Market, David Goodman Tile, Don Allen Ford, Fairgrounds Restaurant, Furry Friends of Nantucket, Harbor Fuel Oil Corporation, Humphreys Electric, Enquire and Mirror, Island Carpets, Island Lumber, Island Pharmacy, Island Variety, Joe Rapacki CPA, Cam Appliance, Killen Real Estate, Lindsay Inc., Madigan Marine, Martin Burke Painting, Nantucket Airlines, Nantucket Booster Club, Nantucket Civic League, Nantucket Electric, Nantucket Insurance, Rick's Paint and Maintenance, Santos Rubbish Removal, The Sea Grill, and Sign Here.
Thank you, Jules. And Dennis, how you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing great, Dick. How about yourself?
Good. Second game of a doubleheader. We saw the end of the first game. Bishop Fenwick with a big win over the Wheels. I think the final was 14-3. They go to 5-5. So it's a big game for them. They want to stay above 500. Nantucket, I believe, drops to 3-2. Nantucket's weak in the pitching staff, and that hurts when you go against a bigger school like Bishop Fenwick.
Yeah. The first score was 15-3. So Bishop Fenwick, pretty potent team. Their record's 5-5 going into this game. So Nantucket has a little bit of revenge on their mind, I would think, Dick.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough losing the first game of a doubleheader. You love to win the first game of a doubleheader. You're so relaxed going into the second game. You lose the first game of the doubleheader, especially when you're home. You're a little bit on edge. You want to come out strong. So they have to come out strong here. Talking with the Bishop Fenwick coach, his main concern is getting on that 6 o'clock boat. He knows there's a lot of people here on the island, so he doesn't want to get bounced off that boat, and because with all the daffodils here, we'll have a hard time getting off the island. All right, we're going to take a short break and be back with first pitch. Okay, we're getting ready on the way. Here comes the first pitch, and who do we have batting for Bishop Fenwick?
We have Gianna Pisano, and she's the third baseman for Bishop Fenwick. Catholic school in North Shore. Her first pitch is a base hit to left. Didn't waste any time. The official first pitch, Dennis, is going to go in the book as 3:30. So we were talking about this before the game. They're supposed to start this game at 3. The coach wants to get on the 6 o'clock boat, so they got to hurry this game up. They want to play 7 innings, and we always like to talk about Vito shaving minutes off of those basketball games to make sure they made the boat in the old days. So. All right, here's Chandler Wilder up. Nope, throw down to first by Madison Deuce. Back. So, Dick, beautiful day out here today. I see you got your daffodil hat on. I got my daffodil hat on. Did a little. I didn't go downtown for this stuff, but I. Did you drive all your cars out to? I just drove one car out, and I saw the parade. I don't have an old-fashioned car. No, nothing like that. A couple friends of mine do. We watched at the end of nobody at Farm Road as the cars went by. We saw most of the parade and then joined them behind them. How long was the parade? I would say, gosh, over 100 cars. Wow. It's the most cars I've seen in a long time. There was hardly any place from the park out there. Good bunt. And oh no, Nantucket could not come up with it. What now? Why did they get? I don't know why they didn't throw it. I would have taken the out. Why did you get second? Well, the pitcher didn't have the ball inside the circle when she was on the bag. She got the circle when she was right in the middle, so then she could go to either base. I would have taken the out. You know, instead of giving second and third no outs, I would get the runner going from second and third. The run scored, so be it. Jen Corvo up, and right now Bishop Fenwick threatening the Whalers with what do they put? 2 ducks on the pond. What do they put? 15 on the board in the first game. 15 on the board in the first game. And when I got here, they were hitting the ball pretty well. Another bunt.
They like the bunt.
And safe. And they take the extra base.
That was a great slide at home. I thought that throw was there in time. Just a little bit late, but a normal slide, she's out because she goes right into the ball. She takes a backdoor slide, and since the throw was just a little bit late getting there, she got around it before the catcher made a nice play, trying to slap a tag on it, but too late.
All right, and then we got another left-hander, Gabby Hart, the cleanup hitter. Swinging, fouling off the first pitch. Dick, we have seldom really had gays like this on the old softball field.
This is a beautiful day, you know, and expecting the opener. Well, the opener can't come late this year. Nantucket, I think, played their first 6 or 7 on the road, and they were supposed to open here Tuesday. Horrible weather at the beginning of the week. That one got rained out, so it is sort of a late.
Little pop fly, and that's caught.
Nice catch there.
That was a good catch.
That's show. Who do we got playing short there?
For shortstop for Nantucket, number 7 would be. Thanks, Dick. Number 7 is Mackenzie Holgate.
Mackenzie. So she made a nice play on that.
There's a little fumble second. Run scores, and so we get a fielder's choice.
Fielder's choice. So it's 2 runs in here in the first inning. Portions of the first inning brought to us by
Visitor Network TV, everybody's welcome. Coming soon to Geno 99. All your home games will still be available. We're just adding something new. Visit visnet.tv, also available on your smartphones and tablets. Where to shop, where to dine, where to stay, upcoming events, getting around, activities, real estate, fun facts and trivia. All that information for friends and family visiting. If you're just not quite sure what to tell them or you're tired of all their irritating questions, send them to visnet.tv.
Okay, Katie O'Brien, the batter she's the shortstop for Bishop Fenwick. Bishop Fenwick is a Catholic high school located on the North Shore of Massachusetts.
Okay, so we played a half inning here. It's Bishop Fenwick 2, Nantucket coming to bat. Nantucket's coming up here, and portions of the bottom of the first inning brought to us by
Built Ford Tough. Stop by Don Allen Ford, still Nantucket's only full-service dealership and service center, with a full selection of brand new and pre-owned vehicles. Call 228-0134 for 24-hour towing and roadside assist. And remember, no appointment needed for their quick lane service. Visit donallenford.com for details and information.
Okay, here Nantucket coming up.
Yep, Mackenzie Holgate leading off for the Whalers. She's playing shortstop. Michaela Molter is in left field today. Lillian Silva playing second, batting third. Kenzie Aduat playing third, batting fourth. Madison Deuce Cashin batting fifth. Miss Joelle Vieira playing right field, batting sixth. Megan Cranston playing first base, batting seventh. Alexa Dragon will be hitting, and Liza Stedman playing center field.
Okay. So Will's got their work cut off. I'm down 2 here in the first inning.
Take it out.
Back
4-3.
4-3. Well, I got my binoculars out down here. This reminds me of an old cowboy movies. You know, when the cowboys are stuck in the desert without water and they're looking for water. So I got my binoculars out here. I'm gonna try to spot Harry. Harry's on a water run here. We're gonna get some water here. But if I see Harry running into a water, Gino, I'll let you know.
It is hot out here, isn't it?
Can only happen here. Where's your glove today, Dick?
I left my glove at home.
And there's a little pop up. Might drop.
That could drop.
It does. Yeah. All right. Molter with a base hit. First base runner for the Whalers.
Yeah, the in-between pop-up there. The second baseman stayed with it too long, which held the right field up. The second baseman gets out of there in a hurry. The right fielder might have had a play on that, but drops in for a base hit. Oh, Gino's got a glove here.
Wow.
You need it. We'll be ready for you.
This is a beauty.
Isn't that nice? Okay, take it out. Come on.
Bunt. Out.
Uh-oh,
There we go.
They're throwing the ball around. No, never a good sign.
Oh. Yeah, an extra throw you're never in good shape when you want to make the extra throw. You want to make the good throw, and you try to hurry it, and Nantucket gets benefit of the throwing error. The Bishop Fenwick is lucky the run didn't score. The ball was right to the center field. Oh, the water's here. The water is here.
You guys are
The
all
water
right.
is here.
Harry got the water. Good job, Harry.
Yeah. Oh, the water. Yeah.
Okay.
You got the water. No, you're not allowed to go on now.
Okay, runner on third here, 2 out.
Nice stop by the catcher from Bishop Fenwick. Prevented a run from scoring, maybe.
Yeah, the other two.
Yeah, you don't want to throw
No, the arm.
throw the ball away here.
No, we're the
When I run on third, although we do have a short backstop here, so it's not automatic as it is in some backstops.
Ooh, that was a pretty low
That
strike.
looked very low.
That was a low strike,
Low strike.
How does he call that?
So looking for the walk, it's not going to come. With the umpire makes the big strike zone. I'm in favor of the big strike zone.
Me too. Third baseman comes up with it, fires it across, and no run score.
So we've played 1 inning here. Bishop Fenwick 2, Nantucket 0.
I always tell them
Getting ready here for second inning action.
This portion of the game brought to us in part by Brock Insurance, Albert G. Brock Insurance Company, wishing every student the very best year. Brock Insurance is here to provide you with all your insurance needs at 228-0104. Brock Insurance. Island Pharmacy, conveniently located across from Stop and Shop. Call 228-6400 or visit islandrx.com. Island Pharmacy.
We're talking about ways to speed up the game of baseball and softball, and you were telling us the story. What you tell your players, Coach?
I always said to the umpire before the game, hey, keep the strike zone big. We'll get it, you know. I mean, that's where you want the kids to swing the bat. All right, this is Demetria Yanakopoulos.
You like that name?
I had to pronounce it.
Whoa.
And she hits a base hit. Oh, it's foul.
No, they're gonna call it foul. Good rip down the line.
She came over and delivered the lineup for her team to us before the game.
I think that's her mom, the lady we were talking to before the game.
Oh yeah.
Because you didn't pronounce it, she turned right around and looked at you.
Really?
She gave you a smile. She said, "Ooh, he knows my name, my daughter's name." He said it right too. Maybe we should turn around and take your picture, Dennis, and put you on Facebook there with
Facebook?
Facebook.
Here we are on top of the second inning, 2-0. Bishop Fenwick on top. And there's a shot to left field, and that, I think it's going to be a foul ball.
Oh, what a catch!
What a catch!
Wow. Who is that?
That's Michaela Malta with that catch. Beautiful catch.
Michaela ran that down, and she wasn't distracted by the camera person. I think the camera person is probably the inquiring mirror. She's running right for her there.
Oh, she must have got a great shot.
Outstanding catch. And maybe the best I've seen in a number of years from a high school softball player.
And she's a lefty.
Well, she might have to do it again. Foul. Zero into the camera person.
It almost got, that's Nicole, I guess. It almost got her. Almost got her that time. She almost got run over the previous one on that line. Good thing she was paying attention there, you know. Sometimes you tend to fall asleep out there.
Picture of it coming at her.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Charlotte
if you stay with the ball too long, Gino, though, you break your lens.
Charlotte Powers from Bishop Fenwick up, and you know, as a pitcher, when you throw that, you know, have that long strike, you got to look at it as a strike.
Just a strike, that's right.
You can't say, "Oh my God, he got a hold of that one." changeup.
Well, congratulations to the Nantucket pitcher, Sam. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name.
Nita Porin.
Nita Porin. She was selected as one of the golf club scholarships.
Yep.
Along with soccer player Jojo Zeef.
Okay, number 11, Jen Nasser up for the right fielder.
Chris Murray is thinking it's 3 outs.
No, it's only 2.
Only 2. He was thinking it was 3 outs, yeah.
And a doubleheader, sometimes you lose a little focus.
Your focus is on the downhill right now. Us here though in the Geno TV 99 booth, we don't lose our focus, boy. We stay right with it. Portion of this game brought to us by
Island Variety. Variety isn't just the spice of life, it's gifts and accessories, party favors, yarn and craft items, toys and decorations for all ages and occasions. Located in Freedom Square. Call 228-6883 or visit islandvariety.com.
another swinging bunt. They do a lot of that, Dennis.
They do a lot of bunting, yeah. And they have a tremendous, what, 4 lefties in the lineup?
They do, yeah.
That's unusual.
That's tough for a pitcher because you get so accustomed with facing right-handed batters, and sometimes you go a whole game without seeing one, and sometimes you only see one in the whole game. And as you say, they got 4 so far that we've counted.
I'll never forget one time I was pitching up in Maine, Dick, and the lineup had 8 left-handed batters.
All pure lefties or
all
some
pure lefties.
Switch hitters?
Oh my God, what a day that was!
Did you knock him out?
No,
No, I don't mean you truly knock him out. But
I did not win that day. Okay. No, I did not.
Did you ever pitch against Fenwick, Bishop Fenwick? Were they around on those days?
No. But I did play a lot of ball in Peabody. I played for when they had the North Shore League. I played for the Peabody team.
What's the problem?
Umpires have a little discussion, probably on count. It's the only thing they could be talking about is the count.
Wait, whoa.
And that's right. Okay, so
2-strike bunt?
That was a bunting strike, yeah. That's what Chris Murray asked, and then the umpire checked on a good call. So we played an inning and a half. Bishop Fenwick 2, Nantucket 0. Getting ready here for Nantucket's second at bat. Brought to us by
Nantucket Airlines. We're all about this island. Call 1-800-635-8787 or visit nantucketairlines.com.
Nantucket Airlines bringing a lot of people over here for Daffodil Weekend, Dennis. Who do we have batting here for the Whalers?
Madison Deuce, the catcher from Nantucket. And there's a pop-up.
Pitcher's going to call for it.
Oh, good.
And she picks it up. Not often do you see the pitcher call for it, but that was hit right to her there. And she takes it. Sort of an unwritten rule there about a pitcher not fielding a ball, but most of the athletes, especially at this level, are usually the better fielders.
And a little pop-up again by Viera. And out.
2 up, 2 down here in the second inning, brought to us by
Matticat Marine at 228-1163 or visit matticatmarine.com. Nantucket's only full-service marina, serving the island for over 40 years, located at 20 North Cambridge Street in Matticat. Matticat Marine.
So Nantucket's taking their hacks, but popping the ball up.
Megan Cranston, the first baseman, up for the Whalers. So when you go down to North Carolina, you're gonna go to a T-ball game?
I hope there is a T-ball game. See my little
your glove.
I can use Liam's because my grandson Liam he doesn't like to keep his glove on, so I can borrow his when. I don't know. Do you really need a glove to catch a T-ball? T-balls are.
I would not. Well, you.
They can't be very hard, not for 4-year-olds. But I mean, it's You want to get him accustomed to using it and everything. he also he likes the baseball bat, but know what he calls it?
What?
A whacker.
A whacker.
A whacker.
I love it.
He says to Laura, "Mom, when's my turn to use the whacker?"
Oh.
They may need some coaching down there in North Carolina. Right?
They
go down and give them a clinic. I'll go down, offer a T-ball clinic next Monday when I'm down there.
There you go. See, you'd be good at that. I'm sure you hold their attention for
We'll start
30 seconds.
We'll start just like Lombardi did. The gentlemen are going back to the basics. This is the baseball bat.
Oh.
He's safe.
Cranston thinks about going to second, but no.
Good save there by Coach Clooney, because she had no idea where the ball was, and if she took one more step towards second, I think they would have got her. Clooney said, back to the bag, and the right fielder made a good play in that, backing it up. She backed it up. I think the ball might have even rolled over the line. Once it went over the line, it would have been the automatic base.
There's a wild pitch. All right.
So Nantucket with a runner on second. Last inning, they got a runner over to third with 2 outs. Now they got a runner to second with 2 outs.
Alexa Dragon, the batter for the Whalers.
Reading the Inquirer Mirror this week, Alexa had a couple of hits last week in the big win on the road.
Lays it down. Good bunt.
Save. Beautiful. No,
Chip Clooney was trying to make the call. Chip was trying to make the call here. So we've played 2 innings. Bishop Fenwick 2, Nantucket 0. We're into the third inning here, portion of the third inning.
Cowboys Meat Market at 7 Bayberry Court, offering all natural and organic meats, gourmet takeout, beer and wine. Voted Nantucket's best daily. 228-8766, Cowboys Meat Market.
Talking between innings, our buddy Jeremiah Spillane, who does the boys lacrosse games with us, saw the Celtics play last night. That was kind of sad. The poor Celtics are in a big hole, down 3. But he's also a big Houston Astros fan. He grew up in the Houston area, and he's going up to see the Red Sox in Houston tonight. And talking about getting tickets, it's easy to get tickets now. They're not selling out.
That's right. You know, you and I we're of the age to remember when you could just walk in and
But
go
not
to
at
a
that
game.
price.
Oh, no,
Price is a
no.
little different today.
Well, pricing's different, but there wasn't that many fans, as Dennis is saying. Right now, part of the thing is they've overpriced themselves, that's for sure. But if you put the product out there, someone's going to buy the tickets. And
When I was growing up, we could decide on like at 5 o'clock, let's go in and go to the game, and you get good seats.
We spent a lot of time buying bleachers, not bleacher seats, standing room tickets.
Yeah.
The bleachers were 50, I think. The standing room, I think, was 75.
Right.
In those days, if you bought the bleacher ticket, you couldn't get out of the bleacher. You could just stay in that confined area. Now it's different. You can move around. But if you bought the standing room tickets, you'd go in the right field. But then once you get into there, you could go anywhere. So you could walk up behind home plate, walk up behind third base. So we just keep walking and finding seats. And
then as people leave, you can walk down.
See people leave, and even if you only sat there for an inning and somebody comes back and kicks you out, so you move and you get another seat.
Don't do that anymore, though.
Yeah.
Well, people probably do that,
but
they sell the standing room tickets now only after all the regular seats are sold out. In those days, they sold the standing room tickets beforehand. Now you got to sell every seat out. Then they'll add on a few. Like if the Yankees are coming to town, they'll be sold out. Then they'll add another 1,000 or so standing room tickets and let a few more people in for that game.
What does it cost to go to a game now? Do you know?
Probably like $200.
No.
Yeah.
One ticket, 200.
Well, no, not the
For the big
parking.
The whole deal. Yeah. That's a fair ball.
Fair ball.
Gino, probably the cheapest tickets start around $50 or $60. The last time I went up was last June. Larry Morey has 4 seasons tickets, and he'll sell them to you for face value. I mean, the face value of his tickets is $175, and they're great seats, but it becomes expensive. You know, you got to get on and off the island. We all know what that expense is by your mode of transportation. Then you got to either have a car over there and pay for the gas, or rent the car and split it between 2 or 3 guys going up. That's another expense. Then you got to park the car. That's another expense. And you get the $175 right off the top of the bat there for the ticket, and then you go in and you want a hot dog. You want a hot dog. You want a beverage. You want this. You want that. So it becomes a full day of spending money. One thing that they added even on it, Larry Morey's, which is nice, and we used it last time, and that they'll sell you. He has 4 seats. They're right up behind home plate, to the right of the screen, between home plate and first base. He can, for each game, he can buy 2 more seats. There's 4 seats there, but he can buy 2 more seats, and behind those seats there's room to stand up. So you can bring 2 more people in, and they can stand behind, and those go for like another $100 each.
That's a line shot. Double play.
Oh, what a play!
Mackenzie Holgate.
Beautiful play there, Mackenzie. So that brings down the price of the 6 tickets, because now you got 2 tickets for $100 figured into the formula, and you have 6 guys, you know, renting the car and paying for the parking. So that's interesting. Those are nice seats to use for a special occasion if you want to go up.
Like great seats.
Yeah, they are beautiful seats.
Okay, Jen Corvo up, and there's another pop. A lot of pop-ups in this game, Dick. And Madison Deuce puts it away.
We've played 2.5 here. Still Bishop Fenwick 2, Nantucket 0. Okay, here, getting ready for 30 time up for Nantucket.
Okay, Liza's.
Killen Real Estate at 10 Easy Street. Reach the office at 228-0976. Killen Real Estate.
Gino gets us off track, Dennis, here, and then we have a hard time coming on.
Liza Stedman at the bat, and gets thrown out 1-3. Hustling, she hustled all the way down the line.
We're gonna gather all the plastic bottles up here in the neighborhood and bring them over to Cumbies on the way home, and see if they take them over there in their new recycling bins.
Okay, hit Mackenzie Holgate up.
Do we know if this is the same pitcher who pitched the first game?
Yeah.
Same girl?
Yep.
Another great thing about softball, the starting pitcher can pitch both ends of the doubleheader. Because they say there's no strain in your arm. I don't understand that fully, but I'll go along with it.
Well, have you ever heard of a sore arm softball pitcher?
Oh,
nice base hit.
Try to get the change.
Maybe more.
Try to get the change up by her.
It's a double. She's going to go to third and going to get in. Maybe go all the way.
I'm not going to say anything until after this pitch, but Nantucket 2-1 here. Portions of this game brought to us by
The Sea Grill, where all the locals go for great fish and excellent seafood. 45 Sparks Ave, right next to Stop and Shop. Call 508-325-5700 or visit theseagrill.com.
What would you good your credit with, Dennis?
I'm going to give her the home run.
You're going to give her the home run. You're a fine scorekeeper.
I'm a good scorekeeper.
I'm going to go along with a
triple and an error.
Maybe even a double and an error. She was stopping at well, no, she wasn't stopping at second. She was flying through second.
She was going to third all the way.
Going to third.
So the only
there's definitely an error on the play.
Well,
the bobble in the outfield. It's a hard error, right? Yeah. Because you get the relay throw and then you try to pick it up and turn around.
Oh well, you know the
thing that I was going to bring up though after the pitch, and it's only in my own mind, and it's once the pitch is made, nothing can happen. But she was flying by second base so fast that I don't know if she touched it, but no, it's too late now. It's in the books. Nantucket's cut the lead in half and trailing 2-1 here, bottom of the third inning. if you do miss a bag like that, right, you have into the next pitch.
Go back.
The problem with it is you got to see it, and the umpire has to see it.
Yep.
Because if you see it and the umpire doesn't see it, he can't make the call. If the umpire sees it and you don't see it, he can't make the call. Both of you have to see it, and then you got to call for the ball and make the tag on the base before the next pitch. And the way she was flying, you know, nobody, I don't think, saw it. Maybe I didn't see it, but I had the angle looking at second base, and it was pretty close.
Could be ball 4.
Oh, yeah, that would have to be ball 4.
Tying run on base here now in the third inning.
Pudley says there's nothing better than wings, a beverage, and sports at Fairgrounds. 15 HD screens to catch all your favorite action. Monday night, 75-cent jumbo wings for halftime munchies. Located at 27 Fairgrounds Road. Give a call, 228-4095. Fairgrounds Restaurant, one of Nantucket's finest family restaurants, right next door to Pudley's Pub, Nantucket's favorite sports bar. Fairgrounds and Pudley's, 27 Fairgrounds Road.
Okay, the Whalers have a little rally going here. Willie and Sylvia up, and with the runner on first, the tying run.
Heart of the order up here.
Out of the order. Looking good here in the third inning. Uh-oh. Throw down, the catcher is willing to throw the ball around a little bit.
Right. You wonder if the pitcher will come back with that straight change before the Costa.
Swing and strike 2 on Willian.
We do see somebody warming up over there behind the backstop for Bishop Fenwick, so maybe the young lady is getting tired.
I wasn't really concentrating on who was pitching for them. And there's a little pop to the pitcher. Nice play on the double play.
Double play.
That stinks.
So we've played 3, Bishop Fenwick 2, Nantucket 1. Ball here, top of the 4th inning, brought to us by
Joe Rapacki, CPA. Big firm, small difference, helping self-employed people in Nantucket with their taxes for over 15 years. Call 228-9090. If you haven't called them yet, you really need to call them now. Joe Rapacki, CPA, 228-9090.
I got my annual quiz here for you, Dennis. I'm going to read you names. And when these names start clicking in, that you might know what's happening, you let me know. Blaine Neal, Connor Jackson,
yeah.
Bill Hall,
Yeah.
Chris Smith, Matt Fox.
Matt who?
Matt Fox, Mike Burns, Todd Walker. Ground ball off the shortstop into center field. Todd Walker was the last one. Rich Hill.
Well, Rich Hill was pitcher. Bill Hall was a sort of an extra player, substitute player on the Red
You're
Sox.
on the right track.
All right, keep going. Fox, I don't. Who was
Hunter Jones, Jonathan Van Every,
Yeah.
Jason Repko,
Yeah. Repko.
Jay Patton,
J. Pat. Repko. Where have I seen that name recently? Okay. What is this? Six.
all those
6 players.
All those players I gave you 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. All 13 of those players were among the 257 who played for the Red Sox during their 10 years of sellouts. They're all ex-Red Sox players. So the Red Sox had 10 years of sellouts, and they were some of the more obscure ones that I picked out for you.
Thanks. There's a ground ball up the middle. Except on All right.
But I got an out there. I could have made it a little bit easier for you by reading other guys like Nomar Garcia-Piera, J.C. Romano, Jackie Bradley, Franklin Morales, Angel Sanchez, etc., etc. But the Red Sox, during their 10 years of sellouts, had 257 different players dress for them and play at Fenway Park. And I think it was Dustin Pedroia was the only one that played all sellouts his whole career until just this year when it was broken. I got all that information out of the Boston Globe, Dennis. See what you're missing?
I know. I know.
I bet you Jack had that information.
Oh, yeah, I bet he did.
Okay, this is sort of a big run here for Fenwick. They've had a 2-run lead since the first inning, and Nantucket cut it in half last inning. Now they got a runner over to third.
With 1 out.
Nantucket playing for the bunt.
Yes, they are. And there it is. They're going to get the run in. No. Second baseman didn't get over quick enough to.
Yeah.
She should have been watching the girl.
Well, the pitcher. 2 mistakes in that play. First of all, the pitcher makes the mistake of not looking at the runner at third. If she looks at the runner at third, she has a chance, as Gino said, at the plate. And then the big mistake was that the second baseman, knowing that the bunt is on, has to cover first. Now, did you call it a single or a fielder's choice?
I call it a fielder's choice.
Good, good. I knew you were easy. You were easy on the last scoring one. So now you're coming back.
A little tough.
You're a little tough on this one. It's the opposition. You're gonna be tough on the opposition.
Well, I'm a homer. You know, Dick?
A homer.
Homer.
We were brought up with Johnny Most. Nothing wrong with homers. He was the greatest of all homers.
Oh.
Close play at first.
Close play. The runner, little girl there, she wasn't afraid to push her way back to the bag. That's her right to get back to the bag, and she made sure she got her hand in there. Sylvia trying to block it, couldn't come up with the catch. If she gets the catch and a block, they had her. They're not trying to steal that much, so they respect Madison Deuce,
yep,
Madison's arm down there. Big strikeout there. That strikeout brought to us by
Santos Rubbish Removal. Go Whalers. We clean up the island.
So what do we have now, Dennis?
Charlotte Powers, the batter for the first baseman for Bishop Fenwick. Oh, wow. Change up that went in the dirt and gets by Madison Deuce, and the runner takes second base.
Again, it's the same situation with the Nantucket pitcher as with the Bishop Fenwick pitcher. They're trying to take something off the changeup, and they don't have it. That's, in my mind, it's always a little fatigue setting in.
Well, there's a line shot. That could. The Michaela's going to throw it home. Hits the cutoff. Out. Second base.
The run get in though, so she gets a single and an RBI. We've played 3.5. Bishop Fenwick 4, Nantucket 1. We're getting ready here for 4th inning action for the Whalers.
This portion of the game brought to us by the Enquirer and Mirror. Nantucket's paper since 1821. Call 508-228-0001 or visit act.net to stay up to date with all your favorite Whaler teams and players. Enquirer and Mirror.
So what do you think about the Patriots draft, Dennis?
Well, they had the fewest number of picks this year, so they traded down, and then what they get, 4 picks?
Got 4 picks for one. I like that. I like that aspect. You know, they had 29 in the first round. Basically, it wasn't a great draft year. I mean, it wasn't. Look at, I think 5 out of the first 7 or 8 picks were offensive linemen. That's unheard of.
Right.
The quarterback wasn't taken to what? 15th,
38th round, 38th,
some great.
Pop up by Kenzia and the catcher. No,
loses that one. Yeah. So there wasn't a lot of value there. As far as laying it out. In the way the structure's set out, you got to give so much money for each thing. So when it came Patriots at 29, they say we got to give so much for this 29, but we can get 2 or 3 other players for the same amount of money. And you know, sometimes you get just as fortunate with a second or a second or a third. I mean, Tom Brady's the ring. Look, all
6th pick.
6th pick. Mark Cassell. Cassell came on the 7th round. He was our backup for years. He filled in the year Brady was hurt. He's had a couple years under his belt elsewhere. He came in the 7th round. And, I mean, lots of times we know of all the major first-round quarterback busts that come out and do nothing, you know.
Now, Belichick, two players from Rutgers, a cornerback and a safety.
Right.
And then he took a wide receiver from Marshall. And then was the middle...
It's the first.
You got a wide receiver from
2 wide receivers, yeah.
Yeah, 2 wide receivers.
An outside linebacker. Yeah. It was their first
pass rusher.
That was their first choice in the 2nd round. But you mentioned the first wide receiver they took was from Marshall.
Yep.
Do you know who else came from Marshall?
Moss and
Randy Moss
and
the bingo.
Bingo, yep.
Who's our bingo? Who's the receiver?
I'm trying to think of his name, but I know who you're talking about.
So the Marshall has sent a lot of good receivers, and so there's
Troy.
Yes.
Troy.
No, the real one.
Yeah, Marshall.
Troy Brown.
Troy Brown.
Come here.
There's another pop-up. Second baseman has it.
Second baseman's a good fielder. I was going to say the girl with the ponytail on, but I mean, I'm looking at Bishop Fenwick. They all have long hair. They must have a hair contest or something. Who's going to have the longest hair for the prom or something? I mean, each one is longer than the next one.
Joel Vieira up.
Joelle's got good power. She can get a hold of one. We've seen her hit a nice one last year.
Yeah. And actually, this lineup is pretty. Most of the people played last year. He has a lot of returning players this year.
Well, we talked about it earlier. The big difference was the Wilson girl.
Yeah.
Who was the ace of the staff last year.
Ashley Wilson. Yeah.
Ashley Wilson opted to go to private school this year. So that was the one thing that hurt last year's returning roster. But most of these, as you say, most of these girls all played last year on a very good team last year. So I believe we got a full count here with nobody on, 2 out. Bottom of the 4th inning.
And she fouls off one. Fights off a good pitch.
That's what you got to do with 2 strikes on you. Stay alive.
They got the scoreboard working for this one, Dick.
It is. I always look up at the top there. It looks like a football score, 20-13.
20-13.
I'm glad that team made their extra point this year, because last year was 20-12. Third baseman Smart, realizing that had no play at first, so she lets it roll foul. Watching the Red Sox game, I think it was Thursday night. When 2 out, they had the 6-5 lead, and the double. Well, it would have been a double at least.
Well, gets a base hit. Yeah. Wales have had a base runner in every inning.
Yeah. Ball right down the line, hit the chalk and bounced up, and the call went the Red Sox way. They called it a foul ball.
The ball hit down the right field line.
Yeah,
right.
They called
There's
it
hardly any room down there.
No room whatsoever.
But they showed the mark, and it just touched the line.
Yeah.
Megan Cranston up for the Whalers.
As you say, the Red Sox have had a run at every inning, and most of the time Whalers have a runner in every inning, and most of the time they get them pushed over to second or third base. But now you get 2 outs. They need a pass ball to get over to second. All the stolen base.
Thinking of stealing, Dutch, think that?
Oh yeah.
There's a possibility the steal could be here. Yeah. It's worth the chance. 2 outs, get a runner in scoring position.
Foul ball.
Showing like she might run, but doesn't venture too far off. There she's going.
Cranston doing a good job keeping the...
Gino called that she was going, and she took off 1 pitch after that.
They got to get her in scoring position.
It may be a full count here, too, so it might be automatic that she's going. Going again.
She got it. Stolen base.
Okay, it wasn't a full count. So she gets the stolen base. She picked a good pitch to run on. Nothing that the catcher could have a chance of throwing her out. In the dirt, she just smothered it and stolen base for the Whalers. So now a hit could bring it back to a 2-run game.
2-2 count on the batter. Full count.
How many outs, Dick?
2 outs, 3 and 2.
Okay.
Nantucket's down 4-1, 4th inning. Remember, you can watch this game online. Go to GinoTV.com.
Wow, close pitch.
So now we have 2 on, 2 outs here. Portion of today's game brought to us by
Go Whalers from Island Lumber at 1 Pulpus Road. Rain or shine, Island Lumber is always on time. Harbor Fuel Oil Corporation, located above the airport gas station at 26 Macy Lane, servicing the island for over 35 years. Available 24 hours a day at 508-228-2411. Harbor Fuel Oil Corporation.
Okay.
Alexa Dragon steps in. And
tying run comes to play. That's always exciting to note.
yeah, and let's see if they... There's a foul ball.
She's going right up there taking her hacks. No waiting it out.
Using the whacker.
Using the whacker. You whacked a few, didn't you, with the whacker?
I did. I did. That was my favorite part of the game. Getting up, taking my whacks.
Had pitch hit and run today, Dick, for the Little League.
Pinch hit?
Pitch hit and run.
Pitch hit and run.
You know,
Oh.
it's like contest.
Contest, yeah. The winner goes on to the next level.
That's right.
That's cool.
Ooh.
Foul.
Good thing that.
Okay, big spot for the Whalers, I think, Dick.
Yes.
First and second, we got 2 down.
2 outs are going on anything, so that always helps.
Yeah, it would be good. It would be really good
So
if
you
they
get the
push one or 2 runs across.
You get the ball in play. That's good.
She's hanging tough. Make the pitch a pitch.
Oh, you gotta. So we've played 4. Bishop Fenwick 4. Whalers 1. Who do we have batting this inning, Dennis?
We have the number 9 hitter, Jen Nasser, up the plate. Number 11, and the top of the order.
These batters are brought to us by
Congdon and Coleman Insurance since 1931, located at 57 Main Street. Richard, James, and William Congdon are ready and waiting for you, specializing in personal and commercial lines of insurance. Congdon and Coleman Insurance Agency. Call 228-0344.
We didn't see the whole first game, Dennis, but we were getting here. I think you got here a little bit before me. We were getting here at this point, and Fenwick was sort of
foul ball.
Sort of making a mockery of the game at that point, having a big inning towards the end. So Nantucket, they're only behind 4-1 here now. You want to keep the door shut here. Keep it at 4.
They need a shutdown inning. That's correct.
And as you said, that was a foul ball. She was almost out because she almost dropped her bat on the ball trying to come up the baseline. That would have been an automatic out.
Ooh, swing and strike.
I mean, Bishop Fenwick probably doesn't mind if they have a rainy day. They can do batting practice right in the locker room, right? All these swinging bunts, you just need a 60 feet of space. There it is again. She's out. Oh!
Wow, she dropped it.
So a strikeout for the pitcher, pass ball for the catcher. And that's always a tough play. The swinging bunt, so Madison's coming up to play the bunt. And she misses it completely. And the ball ricochets off Madison's.
All right, we're top of the
glove.
order. Let's see if she's going to steal on first base.
Well, they're going to be bunting for sure. They would like to make it 5-1.
Good job by the right fielder coming in to back up.
Sylvia over sneaking in behind her. That's her play, with Cranston up the line playing the bunt.
Well, I thought she offered it that, Dick.
She did have the bat out there. Pulling it back just in the nick of time, according to home plate umpire Dan Bartlett. Again, that's a tough call for the umpire.
Yep.
Because he's looking at the strike zone. And then he's got to look at the batter's bunt attempt. In that case, a non-bunt attempt.
There's a line. Oh. Off the glove of McKenzie, and both runners are going to be safe.
The runner on first base froze on that. Coach is letting her know about it now. She's thinking that's a line drive that can be caught. It wasn't. Ball hit the ground, and luckily for her it bounces away from Michaela, because she would have been put out at second very easily.
All right, this is a big spot for the Whalers now. They have first and second, nobody out. And ball gets by, and the runners move up a base. Second and third, nobody out.
So now you have 2 ducks on, trailing 4-1. And
could be a big inning for. They have the heart of the order coming up.
One out there.
No outs. And you're at a point of the game where you don't want to trade outs for runs. Early in the game, you can do that. Now runs become very important.
And the run's going to come in.
That's on a wild pitch. Is that 2 wild pitches in a row?
Yep.
She trying to get too much on it now. Gets awful wild and gives Bishop Fenwick their 5th run. And now a girl on third base with nobody out. Now Fenwick has many options, and I think the main option is bunting. That seems to be their main option all day.
Yeah, exactly. They did this in the first inning. Then there's a little pop up, and that's going to be an out. 1 down.
1 down here in the 5th.
This portion of the game brought to us by the Nantucket Boosters Club. Boosters Club is always looking for new members. Meetings are every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock in Cyrus Pure School, room 20. Give a boost to boys and girls in blue and white. Come help out the Boosters Club. Island Pharmacy, no waiting for your prescription refill. Call ahead at 228-6416 and your prescription will be ready and waiting for you when you arrive. 122 Pleasant Street, Island Pharmacy.
Wow, what a shot.
Yeah, that's all the way to center field.
And that's going to be easy home run.
Easy home run there.
That was legit.
A wicket line drive, and when you play with a park with no fence, that's what happens. The only thing that saves that from not being home run is the fence. Because it wasn't hit that high, but it was hit vicious on the line and just went almost down to second base of the JV baseball field.
That moves them up to 7-1.
Yeah, that's not what Nantucket wanted, trying to fight their way back into this.
They kept it close for quite a while, and well, we got 1 out. Coach calls the time to talk to his player.
Wasn't he the one that was worried about getting on the boat? He's wasting.
He's probably working to get on the boat early.
Which boat did they want to get on?
They want to get on the 6 o'clock boat.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Shouldn't be a problem, though. But you mentioned the Booster Club. The Booster Club will be feeding Bishop Fenwick after the game. They'll probably.
There's a line shot.
Oh, another one. Oh,
and that gets by the right fielder. And she's going to get a triple. Good throw, might get her. Oh.
And if she did a little sidestep at the base, they had her. She got there just in time and slapped a tag on her. And she did a little bobble, but didn't take her foot off the bag.
Couple of vicious shots in the outfield.
Yeah.
And they got to put a pinch runner in. Bishop Fenwick.
Do you know what kind of school this is?
Catholic school.
Catholic high school.
Yeah.
They were division, at least one division up from us. Division 3, they could possibly be a Division 2.
What city are they in?
Peabody, Mass. Bridget.
Oh, wow, they're far away.
Yeah, they are. Run scores. And we get a 6-3. Nice play by McKenzie.
For all you people listening to us in the Midwest, it's called Peabody.
Peabody.
Well, we're on the internet now, so people in Nebraska and Colorado could be picking this up.
So Boston accent.
But if they go, see, what I'm saying, if they go to their map and they're looking it up, when you look on your map, it's going to say Peabody on your map.
Yeah.
That is a long haul.
Yeah, it's quite a ride.
Yeah, what's say they're on the 6 o'clock boat, right? So they're over
at 7.
They're over there. By the time they get off the boat onto the bus, 7:20.
10 o'clock.
7:20, the bus will be pulling out, and as you say, you got a good. 2 hours. No, more than that, Gino. I would say 2.5, 3.
No. 2 hours, I think, will do it.
You got to go through the city, or if you get on 128 on a Saturday night.
Well, that's true.
You're not going to make it in 2 hours.
I can make it to Boston though from Hyannis in an hour.
Yeah.
Really go.
Yeah.
But no, without any traffic. Well, you're
going to have traffic.
You're going to have traffic on a Saturday night.
But if you go through the city...
So you go. So we'll say 2 hours. So that gets the bus pulling into the high school around 9:30, and then they got to have parents picking them up at the school, or if they're seniors and they have their own car, their car is parked there. So
it's a long day.
It's a long day.
Well, it's an experience for these kids too. Get a chance to come down to Nantucket, travel.
I wonder if they got a chance to see the parade this morning.
I don't think they were here in time.
Well, if the game was...
I think they got in at 1 o'clock maybe.
No, they had to get in before then. They might have seen some of the activity because they probably would have been on the boat to get in at noon.
9 to
no, they wouldn't have got in on the...
11?
They must have got in when they want to get in at noontime, yeah.
All right, inning over.
So we've played 4.5. Bishop Fenwick has hit a 4 spot, now takes an 8-1 lead.
Dick, I want to...
Getting ready for Nantucket's at-bats.
Nantucket Airlines. After 20 years, we're not going anywhere, except Hyannis. Call 228-6234 or 1-800-635-8787. Also visit nantucketairlines.com for schedules, reservations, and other information. Nantucket Airlines. We're all about this island.
So Nantucket needs a rally here.
Yeah, they do. Liza Stedman got to start it off. She's our center fielder. And we go to the top of the order. And there's a little pop-up. A lot of pop-ups today, Dick.
Yes. Eliza has a young sister who's a freshman. I forget her first name. Plays girls lacrosse. She's going to be a good athlete. She is a good athlete.
Okay, Mackenzie Holgate, top of the order. Mackenzie hit a home run her last time up, accounting for one of the Whalers, the only run it's got. Ground ball to second.
Oh, wow. That was a good play by the second baseman.
Second baseman goes right down, right?
Good.
Right, Gino. She goes right down, make sure that ball, a little funny roll there, but make sure that ball doesn't get by her. Portion of today's game brought to us by
Cowboys Meat Market, a full-service deli and butcher shop offering great lunch specials, organic and all-natural meats, beer and wine, and delicious prepared meals. Call 228-8776 for Nantucket's only full-service butcher shop, Cowboys Meat Market.
I was by there the other day, and the sign's up on the window. They're getting ready to open May 8th. Mark your calendar. Cowboys opening May 8th.
Michaela Molter, the batter for the Whalers. She had a nice game today. Again, that perfect running catch. Line drive single. Michaela gets her second hit of the day.
Just by the second baseman. That's a feat in itself there. Gets the second baseman, laid herself out going the other way this time.
All right.
And almost knocks it down.
Her uniform is dirty. I like it. Lily and Sylvia up.
Do we have 2 or 1 out?
2 down.
2 down. Runner on first. It's the second or third inning that Nantucket starts their rallies with 2 outs. That's not the way you want to do it.
They've had a runner on in every inning, Dick.
But last inning and maybe the inning before it came with 2 outs, nobody on. So.
And then they had the runners on second and third, and they couldn't get.
You want to get your rallies. You want to get your rallies started a little bit earlier than that.
Michaela is not going to be caught. Look at that pop-up slide.
Good speed, good slide. Bishop Fenwick. 6th inning on the way here.
9 at 9 at the Sea Grill. Entire bar menu for only $9 from 9 to 10 o'clock every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. 45 Sparks Ave. Call 508-325-5700 or visit theseagrill.com.
How did that linebacker for Notre Dame, did he get drafted?
Teo, yeah. Yep. He went ahead of Geno Smith. He went one pick ahead of him.
On the 2nd round?
2nd round.
Or does he think he got picked on the 1st round by an imaginary team?
Oh, gosh.
That's a good one. Not San Diego.
That poor guy's never going to live that down.
In his mind, maybe he thinks he's a 1st round draft pick.
Demetria Yanakopoulos.
Oh yeah, don't stumble on that. You
No,
had
I
it. You
got
had it. Don't lose it.
Square it around the boat.
Good Greek name.
Yeah, we asked her that, and she said 2 of her grandparents came from Greece.
Nice.
All right, we have a timeout here on the field.
Coach Maury out talking to his mom. We'll turn it over to Jules for a few minutes.
Fairgrounds Restaurant and Pudley's Pub, located at 27 Fairgrounds Road. Give a call 228-4095. Open 7 days a week, serving food from 11:30 a.m. to midnight. Full menu available for takeout 7 days a week. That number again is 228-4095. Fairgrounds Restaurant and Pudley's Pub. Don Allen Ford, still Nantucket's one and only full-service dealership and service center, located on Pulpus Road. Stop by for their quick lane service, no appointment necessary, or call 228-0134 24 hours a day for towing and roadside assist. Also visit donallenford.com for more information. And remember, you can join our sponsors by calling 508-825-8817. As little as $15 per week, you can feel good knowing you're helping to bring Whaler Sports to TV, online, and now streaming live to your mobile device from GinoTV.com. That's 508-825-8817.
Okay, 2 strikes on the batter here, leading off the 6th inning.
Yep. Pretty quiet around here right now, Dick.
It is, yeah.
No fan noise, no.
It's been a long, as you say, it's been a long afternoon. It's certainly fatigue is setting in on the players' part, certainly on the fans' part. We see a lot right in front of us. We see a lot of Fenwick fans that brought their own chairs,
Yeah,
made the trip, brought their own chairs. Certainly been a long day for them. Right now, Nantucket definitely needs a 1-2-3 inning here. Fenwick put 4 on in the last inning.
There's a line shot.
And they're not going to get a 1-2-3 inning.
First hit for Demetria. Charlotte Powers, batter. Charlotte struck out and reached on a strike 3.
There we go.
Swing and bunt.
The runner at first.
For all the times they try to bunt for sacrifices there, the old swinging works as the best bunt there for her. Puts her right down there perfectly, and
number 9 hitter Jen Nasser up for the Crusaders. Oh, the runner going to take third, and she gets there.
Yeah, she wasn't going to come. The coach saw that the ball did get far enough away from the catcher. We see somebody warming up for the Whalers down on the right, number 2.
Number 8.
Number 8 is it, or number 2?
2, is it? Jules? 2 or 8? Warming up over there.
I forget my.
Get those young eyes over there, Dick.
I think it's number 2.
2.
Let's say Dick called it right.
Oh, I can zoom in on it. Yeah, number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2 is Holgate. K. Holgate. Which Holgate is that? K. Not sure what the first name is. I apologize.
And foul ball.
Another swinging bunt.
I believe that's 2 strikes on her. So she's going to be swinging away. If she bunts and fouls it off, we get a strikeout.
Yeah, she got to take that full cut because we saw that earlier in the game where she sort of took that half swing and Chris Murray called and umpires checked with each other and she was called a strikeout victim.
Oh, goodness. Runner's going to try to make it and does. Ninth run for the Crusaders of Bishop Fenwick.
Yep, they're doing the same thing they did in the first game. Getting an early lead and then building on it in the late innings. It's certainly harder to make a comeback here.
And there's a pop up to the first baseman.
She was in perfect position for that. She's not in that position. She's back at the bag. That soft liner hits the dirt and it can bounce either way. You know, it can bounce left, bounce right. So perfect position here for the second out.
Okay, we got 2 down. And there's a shot at the outfield. The gapper.
Oh.
Wow.
And that's going to be good for 2, maybe 3. No, good job by the Whalers getting the ball in.
Again, I think Michaela could have made a play in that there. But the center fielder's in charge. And they were too close together for one to lay it all out. You want to avoid the collision, and they did that.
Chandler Wilder, the batter. We got runner on second. And there's a pop-up. Going to be foul. Wow, almost placed perfectly.
Yeah. Third baseman in easily, just trying to get it over the third baseman's head. And almost did it perfectly there.
Yeah. Yeah, strike 2.
Foul tip, she can't move up on that. So 2 outs, 2 strikes, Fenwick with a 9-1 lead.
And the second base, 4-3. We're out of the inning.
So we've played 5.5, Bishop Fenwick 9, Nantucket 1.
Right.
All right, here we are, bottom of the 6th inning, I believe.
Correct.
Everybody's welcome at Visitor Network TV here on Geno 99. We're expanding our services. Come to Visitnet.tv, available on your smartphones or tablets. Where to shop, where to dine, lodging, upcoming events, transportation, activities, real estate information, fun facts and trivia. Visitnet.tv, Visitor Network TV.
All right, our friend Dick Herman flew the coop. So you and I got to carry on the load here.
We'll have to keep it going.
Have to keep it going. All right, we have a bottom of the 6th inning, and the Whalers now trail 9-1 to Bishop Fenwick. Stepping in for the Whalers is Kenzie Duat.
Nantucket sidelines getting a little more vocal, trying to keep their teammates in it. Let's see if, you know, at this point you just got to look for small victories. Maybe see if you can keep them under 10.
Yeah. Well, not only that, there's always a chance it can come back. Ooh, she thought about swinging at that one, but it was high for a ball. Good eye. Strike 2. And the ground ball. Nice play by the third baseman.
Wow.
Whoa, she gunned it across the
Boy.
field.
That's tough. What can you do?
Good play.
Guys
I
are
mean,
a league ahead.
Yep.
They are truly, right?
Yep.
Dennis?
Yeah. Well, I'm not quite sure.
Dick said they play in the league.
Well, that may be true. I'm not quite sure if they're a league ahead or not. But you know, they have some good players, obviously. Second baseman, the third baseman, shortstop. They're a good team. But their record is only 5-5.
Okay, yeah.
So.
Must be playing some big Boston schools.
Yeah, on the North Shore.
What other schools will they be playing, being in Peabody?
Well, I'm not quite sure. I mean, they may play the Catholic schools like St. Mary's and Lynn. It's hard to say whether in the league or not. If they could be playing teams like my hometown, Swampscott. Could go north, play Newburyport, Amesbury, Triton. There's a little pop-up. And, you know, probably this is a good experience for the Whalers because...
That wasn't even a foul ball. It stayed in.
Madison Deuce on base.
Nice. That was an error, though. They should have caught that.
Well, I mean,
yeah or no?
They should have, but no one touched it.
Oh, I see.
So we got to run around with one out.
Runner on base, looks like she's looking to run. Thinks better of it.
Their pitcher is good, but not great for the level of competition that they have. And there's a pop-up. Going to be the third baseman. Whoa! What a catch! And double play.
Oh, goodness. Oh, boy. All right.
So that'll do it for 6 innings. We'll take a short break.
Okay, the Whalers brought in a new pitcher, Catherine Holgate. She's a junior, and we'll see how she throws. A good opportunity for Chris Maury to get some people into the game. We have new players all over the field, so we'll try and get them in place. And of course, Dick has my lineup with the numbers on it.
Well, he is the retired math teacher, so it's just like him to keep the numbers to himself.
Kept the numbers to himself, so.
I think these are just 2 innings too long, these games. Do you agree?
No. I mean, you can get a game in 90 minutes if it's well played.
And well officiated.
Well officiated, well played, you know. I don't, you know, we started at what, 3:30?
3:30.
90 minutes right now. So, not too bad. Okay, here we go.
Do the boys play 9 innings?
Yeah, no, they play 7.
Oh, they do.
Back in the day, we played 9.
Okay.
They play 7 now.
Here we are, top of the 7th inning. This portion of the game brought to us by Brock Insurance. Albert G. Brock Insurance Company, wishing every student the very best possible year. Brock Insurance is here to provide you with all of your insurance needs. Call 228-0104. Brock Insurance.
Okay, we have Jen Corvo up, and she blasted a home run last time up. 2-run homer.
She's got quite a swing.
Yes, she does. Swings from the left side. She's a port-sider.
That's what we call an evil rotten lefty, or an ERL in boxing.
There's a ground ball to second, and going to be thrown out. There we go. Corvo was out, 4-3. Catherine Holgate getting some good experience here today. She's a junior.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we just hope that she throws strikes. That's the biggest thing, Gino. Throw strikes. Let your fielders do the work for you. And there's a pop foul, out of play. And a ground ball to third. Nice play. Good play.
Nice.
5-3.
2 quick outs for the Whalers, starting off very well for this inning.
Kenzie Duat making a great play. We got 2 down.
So you gotta stay here now.
Two down, nobody on. This may be a clean inning for the Whalers. Every inning they've had base runners. No walks. Remember our rule, Jules. No walks.
No walks. That's the rule.
That's the rule.
Jack, Saban, come in. Let's go to a real home. Yeah, let's go to a real home.
And there is a walk.
I want to get to them. I'm just going around. I'm not going to the.
It's amazing, Jules, when you see walks in any type of a baseball, softball game.
My friends
Usually those come around to score. Those people who walk. There's a fly ball to center field. Out.
Great catch.
Good play. Liza Stedman. Nice play. So it's the end of 6.5. The Whalers trail Bishop Fenwick 9-1.
Here we are, bottom of the 7th. Whalers coming back up to bat. Managed to keep the scoreboard clean first half of the inning. Let's see if they can narrow down this margin a little bit. Maybe have a good inning and come within 7 runs or so.
Ground ball to second. Megan Cranston's out. Okay, down to the final 2 outs. Alexa Drag in the batter. And there's a pop-up, 2 down. And it's all up to Liza Stedman. keep it alive for the Whalers.
Is that a strike too?
No, that was a ball. And this will pop up foul coming right over at us. Into the woods.
Fans wisely took cover. Hit the deck like that was a grenade coming in. It's just a softball, but you know, better safe than sorry.
This is true. You're a wise man, Jules.
Better safe than sorry.
Okay, Whalers down to their final strike. Another pop-up. Catcher's going after it. No. She's got another life. And there's a ground ball to second, and she knocks it down, and that's the ball game.
And that'll do it. Final game of doubleheader. Lady Whalers hosting Peabody's Crusaders of Bishop Fenwick High School. This game being played on Saturday the 27th.
And the Whalers dropped 2 today, 15-3 in the first and 9-1 in the second. Interesting day for the Whalers. They played competition that's a little bit above themselves, and they came up short, but I guess they had a good day, a valuable day of playing softball, enjoying the good weather, and hopefully learning a few things about their team. So, Jules.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.